Today I'm gonna turn Hello Kitty into gingerbread. So let's get started. I have some all-purpose flour, and then to that I'm gonna add some ginger, some cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, baking soda and salt, and whisk that together. And then in a separate bowl I have some butter, and I'm gonna add some brown sugar and molasses and an egg to that, and I mix it all together. And then we're gonna add the dry ingredients to that and create our dough. So this dough is pretty soft, so I'm gonna pop it in the fridge overnight, or maybe just like an hour even, just so that it firms up. And now to roll it out, I'm gonna pop it between two sheets of parchment paper, because even though this has been sitting for like an hour, it's still sticky, and this is gonna make it so much easier for you when you're rolling it out. And then I have these little things. They aren't cookie cutters. I think they're for like bento or something, but like this is gonna work. I think it'll be fine. It's like we have like the outline, and then we have this little part that's gonna create the facial features. And the gingerbread dough is sticking. Okay, so option number 2, dipping that thing in flour to make sure it doesn't stick. Honestly, like this was like a design flaw, I think. Like, how is anything not supposed to stick in here? These are gonna be going into the freezer for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. And now once they've fully cooled, I'm gonna get some royal icing, and I'm just gonna pipe her features in white directly onto what the little impression thing says on the cookie. And then for her bow, this is gonna happen in 2 steps. So I dye my royal icing red, and I'm gonna do the outside part of the bows first, and then allow that to set. And that is going to create, I guess, well, I'll show you what it'll create. And now we're going into the middle part of the bow, and as you can see, because the other part of the bow has already set and hardened, it doesn't bleed into each other, so you get the distinction between like the ribbon and like the middle of the bow, which I think is really cute. And do you know who also really loves gingerbread? Apparently, Paddington!